Welcome, welcome to another edition of Tom Brand One Thoughts. And the goal of this channel is to either make you laugh or to put you to sleep. So that's my goal, one of those two things. And I hope everything's going well for you guys. And I thanks for taking the time to look at this channel. I just want to talk about here. And I think you guys will be in agreement for the most part here. Things that we, or I, typically don't trust. And by me giving you some of this 411, maybe you'll see my point of view and be like, you know what? Our buddy, old pal Tom, has a good point. Things I don't trust. I'm from the New York City area, in the 5 boroughs surrounding New York City. And I don't know if they have this where you're from. A lot of places in the metropolitan area here, they have barbers. You know, a barber, you get your hair cut. Of course. So, you could get your haircut, and then after you're done with your haircut, you pay your barber. You could also buy jewelry in the barber. A lot of places over here have a combination jewelry store / barber shop. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying my jewelry where I also get my hair cut. No, that's something you really don't trust. Yeah, you might not really know every single personal detail about your barber. You would hope. You would think that your barber only knows to cut hair. That's where you would go to. A barber to cut hair. Kind of like you would go to a mechanic to fix a car. You wouldn't go to a mechanic to tell you what's wrong with your bicycle. I trust my barber with my hair, but if I were to buy jewelry from a barber, no. No. Sometimes we're in a bind too, and we usually what I try to do is I try to go to my bank to pull out money that I need for that given day. Because it's good to have money on you. Yeah, that's how money makes the world go around. But sometimes, in these places around here, let's say in the metropolitan area, we have bodegas. Bodegas, what bodegas are is deli stores, and the deli stores have ATM machines. Even pizzerias have ATM machines now. A lot of places around here have ATM machines. Laundromats have ATM machines. And you go in, they ask to type your PIN code, and it says, you are being charged X amount from ABC grocery store. Now, part of me is saying, if I take out money from here, I'm being charged by this grocery store from this who owns this ATM. Do they know my PIN code somehow? Did they rig this machine where it has my PIN code information? No, and it's hard to really trust that, especially if you don't know the place. Nah, I'll excuse me, I'll stick to an ATM at my bank. I really try to avoid these. And usually with these ATM machines, it's like you're paying a fee to get your own money. Nah. And this ATM is owned by this store. No. And sometimes, you know what happens? It says that money is being taken from Blue Harvest Bank. You're like, I never heard of this bank. Where is this money coming from? And with the craziness that's going around in this world nowadays, If I'm taking money from Blue Forest Bank, because that's what your slip says from the ATM machine, is this legal money? Is this like, what's going on here? I never heard of this bank. So I tend to stay away from the ATM machines that that are in stores because they're owned by that store. I'm thinking they have my PIN code somehow, and then then you're taking money from some bank that you never heard of. You're like, I don't want to be involved with this at all. I'm staying away. I'm trying to find my bank to take out money. I mean, things, it's really hard to trust certain things. Depending on your line of work, or even when you're meeting a new person for the very first time, you always wonder that they want to shake your hand. Especially in my line of work that I do, it's really customer face-to-face interaction. A lot of them like to shake hands. No. Usually I would do this, cough right into my hand. That way, when they're looking to, if they were looking to shake my hand, they know they're not going to shake it because I just coughed in my hand. Sorry, I don't know where your hand has been. I am meeting you for the first time. You could have picked your nose. You just could have scratched your behind before you came into my office trying to shake my hand. I am not shaking your hand. No, sorry. I'll do the palazzo, the polite, hey, what's up? Or maybe a little fist bump. But shaking hands, no. No, I'm not shaking a hand. And on a rare occasion that I do slip up and I shake a hand, always have hand sanitizer in your desk. And put the hand sanitizer on after they leave because you don't want people to think that you're a total weirdo. That's what I do. Things we don't trust. Hey, how about even now, with the internet being around for so many years now, do you still fall for this? Don't fall for it. I'm sure that occasionally, when you're on the internet, you're on your favorite site, you're reading your news, you're reading your sports, something pops up, a pop-up ad pops up. You have been selected to win an Apple iPod if you just, or a iPad or an iPod, if you just do this quick 15-second survey. Have you fallen for that? Don't trust them. Because you know what happens with these pop-up ads. You do the survey, thinking, all right, I'm going to do a survey. And then next thing you know, Viagra pop-ups, porn site pop-ups, car pop-ups. And now, if you're at work, you're doing this, if you fell for that iPod survey, now you have all these pop-ups, and you shouldn't be really surfing the web while you're at work. So you're trying to close all those pop-ups, especially porn pop-ups now, because of your one simple survey that you were trying to do. And you can't close it quick enough, and then next thing you know, your boss comes in. Don't fall for those pop-up ads. Don't do it. It's never pretty. It just leads you down a very, very embarrassing road. You know what else I don't trust, speaking of which? I've gone on a few cruises, and now all of a sudden I've been getting these calls, and I don't fall for it, and I hope you don't fall for it as well. They call your cell phone, and you don't even know how they call your cell phone. It's like the house line. You almost expect it coming on your house line, because that's like the number that you have, but you really never use, so you mostly use your cell phone. So then when you see this number from a cell phone calling you, like, it has to be a legit number. And then next thing you know, oh, you've been selected to win a cruise if you do this quick survey. No, 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 don't do it. Because what happens is after you do that survey, then you have to go somewhere. You have to go to a seminar, and then next thing you know, you have to pay this, then you have to pay that, then you have to pay this. And you know what? You don't have a free damn cruise. Just wasted your time. Nowadays, with the way technology has advanced, I don't know how many people really mail out letters per se. You know, like mail with a stamp envelope, seal it, put it in a box. What I always think to myself, being that I live kind of in a secluded area, I have that mailbox there. I drop it off, but being that it's so secluded, how do I know the mailman's going to get my mail from that mailbox? And then if they don't get it in time, because, you know, you usually send out your bills close to the very last minute, they don't pick it up, then that just delays your whole process of your bill getting to your debitor in time. You don't want to be late on your bill. So are you going to drop your mail in that secluded mailbox, which is in the middle of nowhere, really? Or even a mailbox that's really, you just think to yourself, does that person, like, how did I know that that person's not going to, the mailman is not going to forget to take the mail from that a mailbox? Or even then, when people walk their dogs, they have those little dog baggies. You know, you see them. We all look out our window. Don't have your dog pee or crap in front of my tree. But when they crap in front of your tree, they have that little thing to scoop the poop, the little baggie, and they walk with that baggie. And you think, they're walking with that baggie. Their hands must stink, must smell. What do they do with that baggie if they're so far away from home? Where do they throw it out? Do they actually wait till they get home to throw it out? No, you know what they do? They throw it in that mailbox where you placed your mail. And then next thing you know, your envelope is filled with dog poop. So you know what I do? So I usually take my mail in the occasional time that I do have to mail my mail. You know, I go to the post office. And when I say post office, I don't leave the mail in the mailbox right in front of the post office. I actually go to the post office itself and deliver my mail to the post office lady. Because I know that mail has gotten in someone's hands. If, like you think the secluded mailbox is hard. What's even harder for the mailman to remember, and if you have doubts, imagine that mailbox right in front of the post office where the mailman probably just overlooks. Why would you put it there? I would just rather go to the post office. At least that's what I do. Speaking of human interaction, you know what I don't trust? I don't trust this new technology where whenever you go to the mail, or whenever you go rather to the bank and you want to deposit your check, do your banking, and you want to do a deposit, they don't want you to go to the teller. No. They want you to use your iPhone or use your smartphone and just take a picture of, basically what you're doing is you're taking a picture of that phone, of the check with your phone, and then depositing it through their app. They don't want you to wait online and have that interaction with a teller. No. They want you to do it through your phone. Now, what happens? You do all the right steps. You do the whole process. You're like, all right, I did it right. You throw out your stub. You go to check your checking account 2 or 3 days after your check is deposited, and they have no record of your check being deposited. Now what do? That's why, my friends, always go through the human face-to-face interaction, because if something happens, gets messed up with my checking deposit, I know directly who to go to. Don't trust these. At least I don't. I hope you don't. This whole scanning app thing with your check, then deposit, no. Save yourself the hassle. How's your day going? All right. You know, one last thing here before I bid you adieu, and I thank you for taking the time to look at this channel. One last thing. There are many other things, but one last thing I really have a hard time trusting. You ever walk? You're going through your walk and you see "Beware of dog." Beware of dog, either on the window or in the driveway. Those little signs. Beware of dog. Like, you think, do they really have like this big pit bull or this big German shepherd? No, I don't trust that signs. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm sure you could agree with me, 9 times out of 10 it's this little chihuahua. It's a little ankle dog. Can't do no harm. Beware of dog. What, you little chihuahua? Stop it. Things I don't trust. And maybe things that you don't trust as well. I hope all is well. I welcome your thoughts, your comments down below. And we'll speak very, very soon. Until next time.